Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell, I am barefaced because this is going to be a demo slash first impression on some new Maybelline products. Maybelline is actually my favorite drugstore brand. Like, I like a lot of other brands, but Maybelline is my favorite. I've never had a Maybelline product do me wrong. So when I saw these products in Target and in Walmart, I really got interested in them. So I picked up the Maybelline Dream Velvet Foundation, the Dream Blender, and the Dream Lumi. So I'm just gonna go through and we're just gonna test them out on my deeper skin tones. So this is how I look without anything on my face. Only thing is my eyebrows are already done. I know one eyebrow is a little janky. We're just gonna ignore it. And also my lips are really dry because the weather has been really off. Whole other video, but this is how I look without anything on. And we're basically gonna test these products out. So first we're gonna start with the foundation. So I got the darkest shade, which is 95 Coconut, and it just says on the back, our first gel whipped foundation, fresh, new, and flawless. Dream Velvet whips a fresh gel into a velvet soft texture. Complexion is perfected and smooth with a soft matte finish. Just like velvet, skin feels fresh and with lasting hydration. So what sold me on this is the complexion is perfected and smooth. As you can see, I have a lot of acne scars. I have dark spots. I am a little dark around the eyes. So I love any foundation that makes my skin just look smooth. And I do have texture issues, so like a roll in here. So that's a big hit for me. Also a matte finish. I do get oily down my nose, forehead, and a little bit around my mouth lately. So that's great for me. And then here is the Dream Blender. And it has just instructions on how to blend on the back. Maybelline's next generation applicator evens coverage and smooths finish, built-in handle for effortless application. So we're gonna follow the instructions on the back, and we're gonna do that. And then I have the Dream Lumi, and I threw the box out, but reading it, I'm assuming it's supposed to be almost like a dupe for the MAC Prep and Prime highlighter, and I have it in bright forecast. That looks like, and it's supposed to basically brighten under wherever you put it, which I mainly use it under the eye, where anywhere I would highlight. And I usually mix it in with the concealer because look how light it is. Yeah. So I usually blend it in. So I'm assuming this is supposed to be like that. Yeah, it's a highlighting concealer. So we're just gonna test these products out. First, a little first impressions. So if you wanna see what I think of these new Maybelline products and how they work on my skin. So first things first, I'm gonna go off camera. And if I can open this. This is the Dream Blender. It's really, really like tough. It's a really tough sponge and it has a little handle on it. This is how small it is. It's really small. Like, I guess she's supposed to, like, you know. So I'm gonna dampen this because it's really tough. I wouldn't be able to really blend it out smoothly with it dry. So I'm just gonna run. So yeah, wetting it didn't really soften it at all. But we're just gonna take a little bit of the foundation. Never use this. Still has the plastic on the cap. Just gonna open it. First, I'm gonna prime. I've been loving this Makeup Forever Step 1 primer and the smoothing equalizer. See, the smoothing skin equalizer smoothing primer. I've been obsessed. This is a little sample one, but girl. I love the way this primer smells. I love how good my face looks on top, like my foundation looks on top of it. Amazing. So I'm actually gonna give this foundation a little shake first. And then the instructions say dab a small amount of foundation onto the blender. Pro tip, before use wet and towel dry. Yeah. So just gonna put a little bit. That's how much I put. This foundation has a really thick consistency, and it's a lot darker than I thought it would be. Like a lot darker. 2, use sides to blend in circles on the cheeks and outward on forehead, nose, and chin. And looking at the picture on the back, it looks like she did like this. I'm just following the instructions, but I might just end up doing this my own way. Use the tip around to blend around the nose, mouth, and under eyes. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this in. I'm not gonna speed this part up so you guys can just really see what is going on. The coverage is okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more around this area of my face because I am a bit darker in that area. So I'm gonna add a tad bit more, not much. And I'm just gonna swipe it around this area because I am a lot darker in this area. I kind of understand why the Beauty Blender is so dense, but we'll get into that in a second. So I'm just gonna move on from the foundation. And we're gonna go into our Dream Lumi. So just turn up the cap. And we're just gonna go in under our eyes. Not a lot comes out when you're turning this thing. There we go. Just gotta really turn it to get it out. And I'm just gonna place this everywhere I would normally highlight. Now it says it's a highlighting concealer. I wonder if it covers like a concealer too. Oh, and I have my little beauty blender. It's damped. You gotta move fast because it seems like this stuff dries really quick and it's like starting to tug a little bit. So as you can see, it's a bit too light, but with these highlighting concealers, I normally go in and mix it with my normal concealer anyway. Like I never use these concealers on their own because they all give like this little cast with your deeper skin. So I'm gonna go on with my L'Oreal Pro Concealer in Fawn, I believe, yeah. And as you can see, it gives me like this white cast. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of fawn just to even it out. Just a little bit. But this is what I would normally do, like any day. Even with my MAC Prep and Prime one, I would use a concealer, mix a concealer in with it. I'm just gonna use a little bit today. I'm not gonna do too much. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out my concealer. So as you can see, I am a lot, well, hopefully you guys can tell, I am a lot brighter underneath the eyes. But as I was saying, that's what these highlighter pens are meant to do. It's meant to give you that extra light underneath your eye. This is in the, I don't think I mentioned the shade. This is the shade Honey, and I don't know if this was the darkest shade they make. A lot of these were like off the shelf, so this is the darkest shade that I found on the shelf. So I don't know if Honey is the darkest, but I do feel like I am a lot brighter underneath the eye. But as I said again, that's what those highlighter pens are meant to do. I do like the coverage of the foundation. I'm not really sure how I feel about the blender. I'm just gonna go ahead off camera and set my face and do my eye makeup and everything, and I'll be right back, and then we can really get to talking about this foundation. Okay everyone, so now I'm back. I just went ahead into the quick eye look, lipstick. I set everything, highlight, contour. Just basically just went ahead and finished my face. So now I'm ready to really just jump into the review. So if you want to see how I feel, then just keep on watching. So first up, the foundation. I love the consistency of it. It's kind of thick. It's really on the thick side. As I showed you guys on the blender, it really is on the thick side, but not too thick to where it feels cakey or heavy on the skin. It actually does feel really light on the skin. Do I feel like it made my skin look perfected? I feel like it probably had potential to, and I'll get into that in a minute. But I really do like it is really soft, and my skin doesn't feel like super smooth. I do still feel like the texture areas that I have, but I like the coverage. The coverage is really nice for those everyday makeup days. I really do like the coverage of the foundation. So I give the foundation a 6 out of 10 because there are other foundations out there that give me better coverage. I'm not saying I don't like the coverage of this foundation, because I really do, but I feel like I just have other foundations that give me better coverage, and I feel like the Maybelline Better Skin is better than this foundation. I actually like that one a lot more. But it is a hydrating, soft matte hydrating foundation. I really feel like I have to go in and wear it a little while. I have to film a few more videos today, so I'm just gonna wear it, and maybe on my Instagram I'll do an Instagram instant review on it. So matter of fact, I will do that. I'm gonna wear it for a couple hours and then do an Instagram instant review. So I will leave down in the description box a link to my Instagram and a little description on what my Instagram instant reviews are. I haven't done one in a while, but I do still do them, and I have done a few on different products. So check the description box down below for my Instagram name and a little snippet of what the review, basically the basics of the review is. But I will do one on this foundation on my Instagram. But I do like the coverage, and I just feel like it didn't give me the smoothness that it said it would, and I don't feel, even though it is matte, my skin doesn't feel like cakey or anything. So I liked it. I like it, but I don't love it as much as I love like the Maybelline Better Skin, the Maybelline Dream Mousse. Like, I don't like those as much as I like this one. I don't like this one as much as I like those. But again, as I said, I think I have to wear it for a while. But okay coverage. My face does feel like nice and bouncy and soft. It almost feels like I had nothing on. So I guess it's with like the velvety finish comes in. So I really do like that. So again, I give the foundation a 6 out of 10. For this blendery thing, I don't really like this that much because it's not as it's not as soft and like really blendable as the Beauty Blender is. This thing is really dense, and it says for better use, dampen it, but I dampened it to as much as I feel I should since I was putting foundation on with it, and it just didn't really get it. I do like this for getting under the eyes. As far as smoothing the entire face, I don't like it. But as far as getting underneath the eyes and really smoothing out that foundation underneath the eyes, I really like that. Because unlike the Beauty Blender, this is more of a pointed tip and this is more of a round tip. So you can really get under the eyes with this. I will probably use this more for like applying concealer under my eye. But I would not, as far as the whole smoothing and all that, I don't really like it. So yeah, I give this like a 3 out of 10 because I really don't like how hard it is. Even when you dampen it, I do like it for under the eye, but that's about it. And one thing I will say that this doesn't do, that the Beauty Blender does do, that I do not like about the Beauty Blender, is that it doesn't absorb your product. The Beauty Blender, when you do apply your foundation with this, it absorbs a lot of the product, so you end up having to go back in with more foundation and just blend it all in. This one does not absorb your foundation, so that's another thing I do like about it. So maybe a 4 out of 10 because I do like the fact that it does not absorb the product like a normal Beauty Blender would. So I really give this a 4 out of 10. Great for getting under the eyes, and it doesn't absorb the product. The amount you put on there, it does blend it out evenly. It's just I don't like it for getting like in the cheek area, especially since I'm a little bit darker in my cheeks area and I'm a bit textured. I don't like it for that, but great for underneath the eyes. So I give this a 4 out of 10, and this is the Dream Blender by Maybelline. And lastly, we have the Dream Lumi highlighting concealer, and I really do like this. I give this an 8 out of 10. I really do like these highlighting concealers, and I'm so glad that a drugstore brand has finally released one. If another drugstore brand has one, I haven't seen it, just let me know down below. And I'll try it because I really do like these. I think the MAC one, it's like 30 bucks. I don't remember how much this is. Like I've had it for a while, so I really have no clue how much I paid for this. But this was about, I forgot how much I paid for this too, but I know it was this was a fraction of this. And I really do like these highlighting pens. They really do brighten up underneath the eye without you having to go ham with your concealer and setting powder. Like literally, I use only a little bit of setting powder, and I use my Benai translucent powder in Topaz. And I really do like this. I didn't have to set it that much, and it has really nice coverage. It did go evenly underneath the eye, and it was nice coverage. It just that's a little bit too light, and it gave me that white cast. But as I said before, I always mix these with my concealers. If you're more of a fair skin tone, you probably won't have to. But for medium, tan, deep, dark skin tones, mix it with your concealer, and it just gives whatever concealer you mix it with that nice boost of like brightness and just lightness. Like I really do like it. So I would definitely say pick this up. And even the foundation, pick it up and see how you like it. I would pass on this. I really wouldn't buy this. I think I got this from Walmart. I think it's like $5, but I would really pass on this. But I say pick these two up, but especially the highlighting concealer because it is really, really nice. I wish it came with a lot more product because it's like only a little bit of product in there. But I really do like this, so I would definitely say pick this up, and I give it an 8 out of 10. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the demo and video. Let me know down below what you think of the foundation and the coverage on me. And make sure you guys check it out and see how you like it, and I really want to know how you guys like it. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you do plan on trying the concealer, and you like how it looks on me and everything. Also linked up top and down below will be info on this red hair. I know some of you are probably like, girl, you got red hair. Yeah, So I know my red hair was hair, then it went away for a while, now it's back. So if you haven't seen my initial review on this red hair, it'll be linked up top and down below. But definitely check out these new products. I really do like them, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.